to be honest with you, in general. Now, you might say that is homophobic of me, but it's not homophobic. I would never see, I think we already have equal rights. I think how you want to orgasm in private, as long as it's legal, is your right to be as gay as you want to be. You can be that fucking big of a, an F word. That's your choice to be an F word. But some people are
What I don't
bisexuals.
understand is why don't they create their own homo chomo churches?
You never heard of the Lutheran Church?
Dude, that has really been my experience.
If you see a rainbow flag on the outside of a church and it's super inclusive, well, you still might have a nice potluck, but it doesn't mean I support your orgasm desire. It's just, and I'm not homophobic. I'm gay. So, anyways, I'm gay, and not many people know that about me, but I'm actually gay.
I'm transgender.
I was a woman. I shaved my head. I started taking hormone supplement therapy. I've been lifting weights, and my name is actually Janet. Not many people know that I'm gay and I'm trans. I'm one of the most successful trans success stories of all time. I grew a penis.
And not many people can do that. Actually, it's quite hard. But
So, John, you grew a penis and Zach sucked it?
no.
Uh-oh, Zach. Your roast is just beginning.
That's my next clubhouse rumor.
I should create a room called I slept. Oh, actually, Zach, I do have a clip of you on YouTube. It's called I Almost Slept with a Trans. That's the title of the YouTube video. And it actually did get a lot of views. And I think it is
There
kind
you
of
go.
a funny thing to bring up because there are so many trans now. And it's kind of amazing how on a Friday, Saturday night, when a guy's been drinking and you're in a nightclub and it's kind of dark, or you're in a bar and it's dark, and a lot of people know that this guy is a trans, but he's flirting with this guy, and like I've seen it many times in my life, and like going back many years now, I've seen trans talking to men who don't know that that is a man because they have breast implants. They are literally dressed to the tens or the nines. Um. So also, doctor, my friend, a 3.5 out of a 10, and you were making a good point about nines and tens about how that's like perfection. And so I just look at it as if you give a 50%, that's like an F rating. 3.5 is like a triple negative F. So that,
anything below 5 is a fuck you, basically.
right. Yeah, but Marshall Rankin is giving our president, a Republican president, an F. So he's an F person. And, I don't know what he does. He always talks about my little brother and my little brother and my little brother and my little brother. You know, it kind of sucks when you get old and you get fat and like your energy is not where it is, and you drink a lot and you mumble a lot and you spend all your time on Clown House. So clearly his career isn't taking off. No one can have a successful career and actually be on this app. It's impossible. If you are here, you are careerless. And guys like Brad, who seem to know everything about all things, Republican, all things, he knows a lot. And I'm like, I asked him one day, I was like, where do you get all your information from? He said, I get a lot of emails. So like, I don't know if he's pre-networked, but anyways, somebody said he drives a truck, and I thought he worked in like, insurance or finance, or I didn't think he worked driving a truck, because even driving a truck and being on this app those many hours is difficult. I don't think it's easy to drive a truck, let alone talk on Clown House and be very specific about what you're talking about, because that means he's had to have read all this shit. So, anyways, welcome back to the Deep State Patriots, where we are going to now pipe in an actual Trump derangement syndrome room for you. We are going to take my burner phone and find one of the latest and greatest Clown House Democrat derangement syndrome rooms with our favorite Clown House clowns wasting their time talking about nothing.